G'day guys and welcome back to GNs_gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're jumping into the freshest batch of Ultimate Clash. It jumped 13 minutes ago, so got no idea what to expect here. Same as sort of anniversary, it's not really a heavy stones one, but we do get the rainbow tickets here, so you definitely want to make sure to get that done. And then you can see we actually can get copies of the Int Omega Shenron. So if you haven't grabbed them from the Bubba sort of shop, you can save your ultimate clash points with that. So that is definitely fire. As we jump in here, it's still 35 units. I did go in and select a bunch of units, but we'll show you off those teams here. And the same as last time, I did do it base teams. I actually should have just left that here. So yeah, we're going to go in and see what we can do. So the first team that I did select is the Super Bosses team. Obviously a team that has gotten really juiced throughout this celebration, part 1 in particular, and just gives us phenomenal options to utilise here. I guess what we'll do is we'll just grab all of that for you. We can get 9 with you, and then that's an easy 24 key with you. Remember that Rose does get the key when attacking. So honestly, I think these earlier phases we will absolutely obliterate, and then it will come down to the final one against Gogeta. Realistically, I don't think we'll run into any real issues against Gogeta. I've brought some absolutely top tier teams here, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. So bang, physical Rose. Should have probably just rocked him in slot 2 and let the Insamasu one-shot Janemba, but still, we get it done with a bunch of normals. It's cool. And you can see there's the 5 rainbow tickets. There's a copy of the Shadow Dragon. So, or if you've stuffed up their hidden potential system, maybe you want to fix it up in that regard. You could do that. For this one, let's go with something like this. Kapow. So we've got a Reps of Universe 7 team going here. Yeah, I assume that this is just going to be another event that's got the 3 stages. So let's see, we get the orb changing with that view. So you're locked, which is a little bit annoying because I would like to put you in slot 1 here. And we didn't even get the 24 key there, so that was a bit of a waste in the end. But what we can do is grab that into that. So Vegeta, because we did miss the 24 key by 1, his stats do drop off pretty significantly. That is definitely the one sabotage thing that we got here, but remember, he can triple super, he can triple crit, and that will certainly help the cause for us. So let's see if that comes to fruition though. So let's see. And Kapow. Yeah, see, these early stages here you could easily get done with free-to-play teams. Maybe you bring in the clones or something like that, and that would easily get that done. But then we come up against Super Saiyan Gogeta. Does he transform? Maybe. This could be interesting. This has the potential, I guess, to be interesting. We're bringing in another Juice team here. Being Battlefield, this is like our one opportunity to utilize the STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we are going to make the most of that here. This is fine for a rotation. I don't really have any issues with that. What we're going to do is grab that to then open up that. I could have grabbed those tech keyspheres there, but not the end of the world, and into that. So let's see how difficult this ends up being for us. Yeah, I don't think that we'll run into any issues from this, but you never know. So Kapow, big 24 key. So it does have a lot of HP, which is also always worth taking note of. Remember that these are sort of time gated, I guess, Is that the way to describe it? Well, these are limit based, being Ultimate Clash. So being able to bring units that are able to do high amounts of damage is definitely going to be really, really important. Because yeah, obviously you need to kill them off before the timer runs out. So that's where physical Gogeta will be really, really good once we get him transformed. We'll also have AGL Gogeta on the other rotation. He'll be able to do big time damage for us as well. Even this Super Saiyan 3 Goku doing really nice damage there as well. Gets the triple super off. Bang. Cool. Okay, so here we have Pan, so she's going to be providing extra support as well. May as well do that, get you to 24 key. We'll do that to get you to 24, and then we can just use Pan to set up our key spheres for the next rotation. So far, everything is going along swimmingly. We are getting our big bang Kamehameha off. Bang, nice crit. So if this team doesn't get the job done, which I think I'd be very surprised if it didn't, what we have up our sleeves is a GT Bosses team, and then I think I also brought a Pure Saiyans team. Funny, because now I'm just thinking I was going to bring a future style team with the STR Blues. Didn't end up doing that. And brought GT Bosses instead. What an interesting trade-off that you would not have usually expected, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, as you can see here, we've dished out a ton of damage. Pan's going to be providing that 2-turn support for us, so she'll be cooking. Bang. So Super Saiyan Gogeta can crit, which is always worth taking note of. Can get a little bit scary with that. What we'll do is we'll grab that into that. We'll grab the same type of key spheres, and yeah, we'll keep rolling. So the physical Super Saiyan 4s, can they get the job done? Can they get enough supers off for us? Let's see, we're at a 14.7, almost a 15 million attack stat there, so the numbers are getting on the higher side for them. We are going to have the guaranteed crit from the Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku there as well. So hopefully that does carry us through with to a finish here, and then we could move on. But I don't think that we're going to be able to. 32 million though is a very nice attack stat for Super Saiyan. Hey, we get the additional super. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Well, all's well that ends well, as they say. Kapow. We get the job done, and we move on to, yeah, so it is just straight into a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta phase. So what we're going to do here is pop that active skill, get the big old Dragon Fist, do a kabillion worth of damage. Bang, 92 million is just insane. And then we'll slide you across there. We get 38 million with you. Nice. That gets us to the 24 key. That gets you to 24 key. And then we'll just grab this for you. So let's see, what are we going to get here? We are getting supered. Imagine if this nullified an action. That would absolutely break my heart. Thanks goodness it does not. He does have crits though, so that is definitely something to keep your eye out on. You could, yeah, if you're bringing along a unit that maybe doesn't have as much defense as we usually try to bring along, I guess that's probably a really, really bad way to describe it. But if you're filling out a team with a unit that's not as good defensively, that you're maybe just bringing along because you're like, oh, it's Battlefield, it's not going to be too hard. Gogeta could probably absolutely blast them if we're going to send it absolutely straight. But bang, you can lower his defense, but his attack did get raised there. So I haven't been paying a whole amount of attention as I probably should be. Yes, okay, there you go. His attack is raising with each of these supers that he is getting hit with. Bang, type advantage is obviously working pretty nicely here with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We get the dodge. It is nice to be able to bring him into an event, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Turn 5, so we can go Great Ape. I think we can get it done before then. We're not going to bother with the Great Ape because, yeah, he's low enough HP wise. We can pop the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta active, 63 million there. And we can grab. So we can get 7 with you there. We can get the guaranteed crits with you there. And then we'll finish it off with that. So I think this will be GG's in the chat. We've got a 40 million attack stat with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He'll fire off some additionals for us. We've got the crits, cancelled action. Surely we're going to... Maybe we won't. Maybe I should have activated the Great Ape. No, surely. Well, there you go. So that's the end of the attacks for you. 31 million. We could potentially get some additionals with you. No, we're okay. So if I had gone Grade 8, we definitely would have 100% got the finish. So that is my mistake on that front. Pan, pumping out some nice attack stats here. Remember, she can perform multiple additionals herself. So then we got the normal into another super, so 17 million. So this is a 69% pan. She's honestly one of the craziest banner units that we have gotten into another one. So this could finish the job, and the fact that it could be a pan, wow, yeah, pan with the KO, pan the almighty gets the job done. That's a very, very funny way to to knock over Ultimate Clash. But there you go. That will be it done and dusted. We get the stone. We get the extra 5 tickets there. 10 stones there. If we have a quick look here, you do have to complete the whole thing 3 times to get your sticker. You got plenty of Kais to be gotten here, and as well as some more currency there. So make sure you are jumping in to get this done. As you can see, you get those 10 tickets, so that leaves us 14 short of getting the extra 50 summon. If we jump across here to the treasure and we go all the way across to this, there it is, 45 medals. Can grab them. It's going to cost you 675k. We go awaken and we go down, and where is he? Kapow. He is now easy aid. So let me know your thoughts on this batch of the Ultimate Clash. Let me know what teams you use to knock over the stages. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.